Hello, good afternoon everybody. My name is Christy and I am your Epicure consultant in
I got an apron from the Easter Bunny.
She did, and this is Morgan. She'll be helping us today. She just turned 5 and she...
Yeah, and the Easter Bunny gave us lots of candy and the Easter eggs.
Yeah? Did you have to find the Easter eggs?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you find the Easter eggs?
Yeah.
Was it hard? Okay. So,
Emily's bucket was underneath there.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta let me talk for a minute though, okay?
Okay.
All right, hi Megan. So what we are doing today is an Epicure cooking class. We're going to make some desserts, chocolate pudding parfaits. We're gonna make some chicken and broccoli, actually a one-pot meal, and it's gonna take, my chicken is still kind of frozen, so it might take more like 8 or 10 minutes. And then we're gonna make some dressing as well. So let's get started first with our pudding, and I will talk about some prizes. I'm actually only using half of the package of pudding today. Our pudding is...
The prize is going to be for me?
Maybe. I'm only using half a package of our pudding today, and I love that because if you have a smaller family or if you don't have any willpower like me, you're only making half of it at a time, or however much you measure it out to. So half of that package of chocolate pudding takes 1 cup of milk, and our chocolate pudding is vegan, so if you have anybody in your life with a dairy allergy, my other daughter does, this is something that is...
I learned how to whistle from my daddy. Now I'm 5, I know how to whistle.
That's right. So you can actually mix this with whatever
Can
milk.
I put it in?
You can mix it, okay?
Okay.
With whatever milk, we're gonna go slow first, that your family typically
No, let me open
eats.
myself.
So whether that's almond milk or dairy milk or coconut milk, it will set up with any of that, and it takes about 15 minutes to set up. So I'm hoping that this will be set up by the end of our cooking class so that we can put together some chocolate pudding parfaits. Okay, so let's talk about prizes. Well, you're gonna get prizes just for participating, and that means going back to our posts, checking out the games, introducing yourself. We've got a couple posts tomorrow as well, and for telling us that you're watching this live. So let us know that you're here live, or if you catch the replay. I know that we're kind of in the middle of the day, but you know what? This worked out for me and Megan, and I'm running this from my own house, from my own kitchen, so it's kind of nice to be able to figure out our schedules that way, and there being a replay option. So let us know if you caught the replay just by commenting replay or asking questions. I will definitely catch up with you and answer those questions after, once I see your comments. And then we also have, I thought you were gonna sneeze. We also have a special drawing just for the people who order by end of day Wednesday. So that drawing is going to be for a meal solution, which is one of these easy meals, not necessarily that one. And whoever orders by end of day Wednesday is going to get in that drawing, and then we will send that out, and then we are just going to have our normal participation drawing as well. Now, how else can you get tickets? Well, you'll also get extra bonus tickets for joining us. And guys,
now could I do it?
yes. And I know that you didn't get on this video because you're looking for a new job, but honestly, when I was introduced to Epicure in October of 2019, I didn't think I would ever get back into direct sales either. But I was a brand new stay-at-home mom. Hi, Cassie. And that was never in the cards for my husband Dave and I was a little bit nervous. So I had my cooking class. We were doing in-home cooking classes back then, about 2 months after I became a stay-at-home mom. And do you want to keep going, or do you want to put it in the fridge? And I just figured that it would get me out of the house every once in a while, and on those months that I was feeling a little bit nervous, that I could bring in a little bit extra income. Well, things definitely changed last year in March when my business became a virtual business. It just absolutely exploded because, like what we're doing now, I'm doing this demo at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I do my entire business from my kitchen, and that has just been really great for me and my my small kids because I'm the primary caregiver for 11 hours every day for her and my 2-year-old, and it just has been working really well. Now, we are getting back into in-home classes if that is something that piques your interest. This is a local class. You guys aren't in Pennsylvania or Florida or whatever. So if you are interested in a local class, please message me and we can chat about how we are safely doing that. And that kind of leads me to the next thing. We got to put this in the fridge before you totally kill it. So this will definitely be set up by the end of our class because it's like already super thick from her mixing it. So that leads us on to the next thing. If you guys book a cooking class, there are going to be a couple of you who want to do that because first of all, it's super fun. And second of all, you get a chance to earn some free and half price items. And our host plan is so generous.
Can I do everything in the cooking class?
We'll have to see about that. And trust me, your friends and family will appreciate the fact that you introduced them to this company because it really has simplified the way that we cook and has taken a whole lot of stress out of our family's mealtime. So what we're going to do next is start cooking our chicken in the steamer. And don't worry, for those of you who are brand new to Epicure, I will tell you a little bit more about this business now. So Epicure is actually pretty new in the United States. We first launched here in August 2019. And though we're new here in the US, we are a household name in Canada. We are a Canadian company. We've been there for 24 years. We are family owned, mother-daughter team. The daughter is our CEO and then the mother is still very active in the company. And we are debt-free. And it was so fun joining, it still is, so exciting joining this company right in the beginning because this is what people are looking for right now. Quick and easy meals and also allergy friendly.
Mama,
So,
that's slimy.
yes, it's raw chicken. So besides...
Can I touch it?
No, you can't touch raw chicken. So we have something called a never ever list, and this is a list of dozens of ingredients that you will never ever find in any of our products. Some things that might be of interest to you: gluten, high fructose corn syrup, artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, nuts if you have a peanut allergy or other nut allergy, lots of really nasty things that you will never find in our products. And actually that's what piqued my interest because my girls have some food sensitivities and I'm kind of picky about the way that we eat. So I knew that with Epicure, I just wouldn't have to worry about reading all of my labels because I knew that there wouldn't be anything hidden in there.
Mama, could I do that?
No, not with the raw chicken, sweetie. So you guys can see that I've got a pound of raw chicken in here. It's still pretty frozen. I can kind of get through some of it, but these chunks are not going to be getting through it. So what I'm going to put on there for seasoning is lemon dilly. I know with my ring light you can't see it, but this is lemon dilly. And I put about 1 or 2 tablespoons on here. Honestly, I just usually do it
Mama,
by
could
color.
I do it?
Yes, you can. Make sure to shake it all around, okay? Gently shake. There you go. I just kind of try to coat all of the chicken, and it looks like 1 tablespoon will do it. So I'm just going to mix up my chicken. And for those of you with little people, I know a lot of times kids like meals that are a little bit, I don't want to say bland because Epicure definitely isn't bland, but this is not spicy. And do you like this chicken when I make it with the broccoli? She does. She does. She has no idea what's in here right now. So,
What's that?
it's chicken. It's going to be chicken with the green stuff on it that you eat with the dip. And it's just super simple. And
This is gonna be dipped chicken.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dipped chicken.
Dip chicken, yeah. You like dip chicken?
No.
Yes, you do. Okay, so now we've got a pound of chicken in there, and I'm going to put my frozen, I just took these out of the freezer, my frozen broccoli in here, and just cover the chicken. So that's it, and now I'm going to...
Them?
No, you can't. And now I'm going to put it in my microwave for 5 minutes, just because this is frozen. I know that we will need to mix it up after then. No, don't tap that, dear. Okay, so that is going to be our 1-pot meal. And now, let me tell you just a little bit about the spices that we have. So we have everything from the jars, like the dip mixes, dressing mixes, the regular seasonings. We have sweet dip mixes, and then we also have something called meal solutions. Now these are basically your fast food or your hamburger helper for the health conscious person. This is really nice for those nights. Really, I eat these like almost every night. For those nights that you get home and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to make tonight, because all of our meal solutions, they are very versatile, and you need to only add things that are typically in your pantry. So like for our Sloppy Joe mix, you're gonna add your protein, whether it's a hamburger or turkey or even chicken if you want to, tomato paste and water, and that's it. For our sweet and sour stir fry, pineapple chunks, vinegar, and soy sauce. And then you can mix it with whatever veggies you have in your freezer. So they're all very versatile. And also, if you type in the meal solution in epicure.com, you'll come up with a whole bunch more options for you. So you will definitely think outside of what you just see on the picture here. Thank you, dear. Okay, so now let's make some dressing. I was talking before about how when you have kids, you kind of have to like disassemble things so that they'll eat it, and then the grown-ups, I really love to eat this meal with a little bit of Greek dressing on it as well. Now this is the Epicure Cruet. It is a glass dressing thing, comes with a lid, and then we have a silicone funnel, and I am just following the recipe right on the back here of my Greek dressing. Now that's, yes, easy is definitely what we need in this house too, because as you can tell, there's lots of chaos usually. So we're just gonna add some red wine vinegar and some olive oil. So let's see here. We'll do the olive oil first. It's about 1/3 cup when you cut it in half. How does this open? I just opened this the other day. Okay, so while I'm awkwardly trying to figure out how to open this, let me tell you a little bit more about our steamers. So you saw that we put our steamer, our chicken, in a purple box and put it in the microwave. And some of you might be thinking, why is that person cooking meat in the microwave? And if that's you, that's cool. That was actually me in October of 2019. In fact, my microwave was in the closet since 2012. And we just didn't ever use one.
You put the microwave in the closet.
We absolutely did.
That was funny.
That is so funny. So we used our oven, we used a toaster oven, and we actually didn't even miss it.
My hand turned into.
That you're silly. Can you put that down, please? Yeah. So when I had the cooking class here in my house, I actually asked the girl to make a sheet pan meal because microwaves weren't anything that we used.
I wanted to do that one.
So Epicure does also have fabulous sheet pans, things that you can put in the oven. This is our standard sheet pan. And then this is our standard sheet pan liner. It comes all in one piece, covers the entire pan. We also have another size called quarter sheet pan. These are exactly half the size of our standard sheet pan, and they come in a set of 2. So you can get 2 sheet pan liners. If you 2 quarter sheet pan liners come together as a set, will fit perfectly in your standard sheet pan. If you're on the fence about which liners to get, I will recommend these quarter sheet pan liners because you can do more. Because a lot of times they do like a sheet pan pancake on this side and maybe some ham or veggies on that side. Then you can keep your foods separate but still have the benefit of these liners that are dishwasher safe, so you don't have to worry about scrubbing them. You don't have to worry about scrubbing your pan because it's protecting your pan from all the dirty. In fact, guys, I don't really wash my sheet pans at all anymore. And then we have the actual pan, quarter sheet pan size that comes in a set of 2. So those are our sheet pans. So there are options for you who don't want to use your microwave. But I will suggest maybe just give it a shot. You might be surprised.
Mama, can I do that?
Maybe. I was actually, when I signed up as a consultant, I remember talking to my director and I was like, do I really have to talk about microwaves? And she's like, why don't you just do some research? And there's actually a Harvard study that states that microwave steaming It states that microwave steaming is one of the healthiest ways that you can cook your food because of the shorter cook time and the fact that you don't need to use any extra water or oil. So that intrigued me, and I had 2 very small children back then. So being able to cook things like chicken, if this was not frozen, I could do a pound of chicken in about 6 minutes. I can do a pound of hamburger in 5 minutes. I can cook actual hamburgers, like the patties in here, using my crisping tray. I also can use this crisping tray to make things like bacon, veggie chips, things like that, popcorn, your grains, so like your rice, quinoa, oatmeal, noodles. Obviously you need to add water, but the benefit of using the steamer is that you don't have to add any other water or oil. So a lot of times it's a lot healthier way to eat as well. So this is going to need
Mama,
at least another
thirsty.
4 minutes. What, dear?
I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty. Okay. So that's a little bit about our steamers. Our steamers are dishwasher safe, oven safe. So if you just need a really nice casserole dish, go ahead and put it in the oven up to 425 degrees. We also have 2 other sizes. This is our rectangular steamer. Love this guy. Definitely use this one multiple times a day. I have more than one of these. And then our omelet maker. If you're trying to choose between these 2, choose your rectangular steamer because you can make omelets in here, and this is a lot more versatile and can hold more, and it's like maybe $4 or $5 more. So I love our steamers. So easy to clean, dishwasher safe, non-stick. So if you're making something like eggs in here, once you're done, you can just eat them right out of here. And I just rinse it under hot water, kind of wipe my hand around, take most of it off, and put it in my dishwasher, and it does the rest of my work for me. So no more scrubbing pans. So that is a little bit about our steamers. Now, I want to talk a little bit about our pantry switches. And then we will put together our dessert and we will be done. And I'll show you our chicken. Okay, so our pantry switches are pretty much the, let's do this. This is what typical Americans have in all of their pantries. And we have healthier alternatives to that. Things like mac and cheese. This is the Epicure mac and cheese. It's one of our few products that does contain dairy. Do you like macaroni?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we have mac and cheese, we have ranch. Ours come in powder form, so they're a lot less expensive than buying them prepared. And the benefit is that you can mix it with whatever you want, whether it's yogurt or sour cream or mayo, taco or fajita seasoning, both of those.
Mama remembers when I was a little baby.
Yes. The sodium, Epicure was actually designed to be low or no sodium or sugar conscious. So our sodium has 0 milligrams of salt, where our fajita has 0 milligrams of salt, whereas the store brand has over 400. Next, our broths come in a powder form, so besides being a lot lower in sodium and a lot better in flavor, you can make as much or as little as your family is going to eat for that meal, so you don't have to worry about opening up one of those jugs and forgetting about it and it going rancid and you not really knowing when you opened it. So I love our chicken broth for that reason. We have a 3-onion dip mix, which either can replace onions completely or it can replace your Lipton onion soup mix. I love putting this in soup, stews, casseroles, everything. And then of course our chocolate pudding that we are making right now. So speaking of chocolate pudding, let's see how that is doing.
Mama, is it all done?
It is all done. And this is pretty thick because Morgan was really, really good at mixing that up.
Yep.
So this is just some crust that I had made last weekend.
And I like that kind of ice cream. I call it ice cream because it's yummy.
Yes, so do you want to put a little bit of this crust in here?
Yeah.
I had made, so we have a brand new catalog coming out in, about a week and a half. And nope, that's all. That's all.
Okay.
And one of the new products is a dessert. So I was experimenting with that dessert last weekend. I took it to a birthday party and everybody was like, what is this? And I'm like, can't tell you. So it was so much fun. Okay, so now we're gonna put some pudding in here. Oh, and I gotta finish making the dressing. Okay guys, so you can see that this is pretty dense. So if I wasn't on camera right now, I would just add a little bit more milk, stir it around, and it would be
Are we going to do the almonds next?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. That one sprayed everywhere last time that we used it. So I would just add a
That
little
was
bit.
kind of funny that it was.
I would just add a little bit more milk, and then it would make it nice and creamy for you. All right, and then I'm gonna do this first just so I don't forget. This dressing, all that you need to do is add a tablespoon of the seasoning, shake it up in the cruet. Actually, I only need half a tablespoon because I'm making half of a batch. Right? Nope,
Yeah.
I need 1 whole tablespoon because that one batch is 2 tablespoons. And then I should have put the seasoning in there first with the funnel, but this works too. And then shake it up. And since this is an olive oil based dressing, you can just leave this on your counter. Don't put it in the fridge because the oil will get hard. You can just leave this on your counter for as long as it takes you to, Megan likes thick pudding. Okay, then that's great for you. It actually thickens up as it's in your fridge, as it sits in there, so that's good that way too. So this can just go ahead and sit on your counter. Okay, so now we are going to put on our whipped cream. Cocoa Whip.
I hope it doesn't spray all over again.
I'm gonna do this over the sink because it sprayed all over my display last time. And of course it doesn't this time. Okay, so we've got our whipped cream on there, and then Epicure has a couple different sweet options that you can use as toppers or put them like in your pancakes, in your muffins, on your cakes, whatever, on your oatmeal. So do you want chocolate or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Okay, Summer Berry is what she picked. Cocoa Crunch is actually my favorite. It gives it a nice crunch and texture. So there you go. That's your beautiful little pudding parfait. Super easy to make and healthier for you. Actually, about a half a cup of our chocolate pudding is about 100 calories. So why don't you go and take that, go eat that.
Okay, Mona, could I take out my spoon?
Yeah, take out your spoon. And I'm gonna get our chicken from the microwave and then we can wrap things up. And if you're still curious about our steamer, please go back to our steamer post and watch that 6-minute video. It's so informative and helpful. Okay, so here's our meal. It's been in there for 9 minutes, and I'm thinking that it needs about 2 minutes more, but I don't want to keep you guys. So here you go. This is our chicken and our broccoli. And what we are going to do, the kids will just eat this like chicken breast and then the broccoli on the side. And what the grown-ups will do is eat it kind of together with the dressing. And this is one of my favorite like Sunday meals because it is so quick and easy. And I know.
Mama, could you take off my apron?
Ask your daddy, is he in there? If you're like me, you're probably exhausted by the end of Sunday. It's just like a nice no-brainer that I know that my entire family will eat. So I'll do 2 more minutes there and it'll likely be done. And if you're wondering how I know that that chicken's done or not, it's obvious. Like you can tell that it's raw. And if you want to use a thermometer to temp it to make sure that it's done, that would be great too. Okay, so let's wrap things up. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to give you some options now that our demo is complete. If you enjoyed Morgan, good for you. She's not usually here. Usually this is just me talking with you guys, but it's nap time like I said, and my husband just came downstairs from putting the other one down. So that's what you got. So what we have for our host gifts. Well, let's talk first about shopping. So a link would have posted just 3 minutes ago. Go ahead and click that. Click on the upper left-hand corner of the Epicure website and choose either food collections or cookware collections because collections are the best way to shop with Epicure. You really get a fabulous value, and it's a good way to try lots of different products. So this is our 30 Days of What's for Dinner collection. With this, you get tons of meal solutions, these guys, and 4 different spices in the jars. And it comes with a full meal plan, lots of recipes that means, and grocery list, which is incredible. This is super family friendly and a really great way to try out Epicure. We also have a special right now. Our Epic Life collection is special 25% off through the end of the month. And this is actually kind of, I don't want to say weight loss, but it's like a lifestyle program that helps teach you how to eat proper portions so that a lot of people happen to lose weight while they're on this program, but it teaches you the lifestyle so that you can continue to make good choices. And it comes with tons tons of products. And this is also a really great way to get started with Epicure. And if you have questions about our Epic Life Challenge, please let me know. I'd be happy to let you know if it is free to join. Now, you guys, I know you're gonna want to book. Whether or not you want Morgan here, let me know. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our host exclusives. We have our skewers, which are going to go really fast in May. So if you want our skewers, please book your class with me within the next, I'm gonna say like 10 days so that you can be sure to claim these. We also have our round steamer that's half off exclusively for our hosts in the month of May because they know that those skewers are gonna go really fast. Our hosts, again, they get to introduce their friends and family to quick and easy meals, and those people in your life who are maybe celiac or peanut allergy or just diabetic, heart disease, those kind of people who are looking for a specific lifestyle, low sodium, low sugar. Epicure really, really helps with that kind of a lifestyle, so you would likely be helping them. Plus, as a hostess, you earn free and half price items with Epicure. It's super easy. Megan will let you know. All that she needs to do is invite and comment, and then that's about it. If you want to do an in-home class, please let me know. And again, we will talk about how we can safely do that. And then finally, joining Epicure. Now, this is one of my favorite things to talk about because it has truly changed my life. Like I said, I wasn't going to get in direct sales again, but I'm so thankful that I've had this business over the last year, especially because I know that it's just a positive community for me to go to. We are all here to help each other, and I get to teach people how to cook and how to eat. A lot of people for the very first time that they're learning how to eat at home. Plus, I'm making income from my kitchen, which is just incredible. Maybe you need something new to try. Maybe you need to reduce your stress at mealtime and you're thinking that you just want a discount on your products, because that's what you get with Epicure too. If you just want to be a discount customer, check out our business kit. It's $99 and you get over $225 worth of food, cookware, and supplies to help you start your business, which I would love to help you launch your business. Or if you just want a really nice discount on your products, I can show you how you can do that too. So if your head is spinning because you're excited about that, please send me a message. I don't want you to miss out on that. And I can just give you a quick video or talk to you a little bit to give you some more info so you can make an educated choice. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna take pictures probably tonight while we're eating and post them here. And let me know if you have any questions for me. Thank you, Megan. Bye-bye.